they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. But you
Hello everyone. I'm back. Now I know you guys have been wondering, Draco, where have you been? It's been 3 months. What has happened? Everything's okay. And I just want to tell you guys, yes, everything is fine. I have a lot to get off my chest of what it means to be a content creator. And for you guys who don't know who I am, my name is Draco Wolf. I'm an anime content creator who's been doing this for 6 years right now, and I have a lot to tell you guys. So let me sit down with you guys and explain to you that being a content creator is not easy. So before I dive into this video, I'm just going to go ahead and say, if you have any questions right now, please comment down below while you're watching this video. Comment down a question, say what you want to ask me, and I promise you I will get back to you if you're trying to be a YouTuber, because I am here to help anybody who wants to perceive and being, I feel like I use that word all wrong. If you want to pursue being a content creator, I tried everything before I even did this video, guys. Like I said, it's been 3 months. I went to ChatGPT because I thought I just can't talk. I've lost my mojo. I tried going to ChatGPT and recording what it means to be one. I sat here and thought about things. I sat here and wrote a script, and it felt robotic. I felt like I was reading off of something that wasn't me. So I just hit this record button, and I'm just gonna talk to you guys like I always been doing for the past 6 years. I don't use scripts. I just talk on the top of my head. There's 6 things you guys need to understand when it comes to being a content creator. You need to learn, there's going to be workloads, there's going to be long hours where you have to sit down all day and focus on editing and recording. There's going to be pressure, there's going to be self-doubt, there's going to be criticism, there's going to be burnout, there's going to be isolation, there's even I know I said 6, 7, there's going to be financial issues. That, boy, I cannot stress on that one. So we're going to start off with number 1 when I said pressure. Now, of course, what I mean by pressure, you guys coming up as content creator, and I'm going to use me as an example for all of these, you think you have to live by a certain image. And what I mean by that is you see these content creators, let me think of people. Of course, shout outs to these people. These are definitely inspirations to me. You got Afro, you got Corey. I'm just naming anime content creators, you know, the big ones. Homie Berto, Lotus, Rhyme, C-Rax, all of them. You look up to them as inspirations, but you got some people who think that they can copy that and be another Afro, another Rhyme, or that type of thing. And you get that pressure because you're thinking, oh, they're doing that, so let me do it. And it doesn't work like that. You have to learn how to be your own YouTuber. That's where creativity comes from. You got that type of pressure leads to stress, anxiety. You start to feel inadequate because what you're uploading isn't working for you, but it's working for them. So you have to understand that sometimes you can't, not even sometimes, all the time, be you, be yourself. Don't try to upload something that you don't even enjoy just because it gets you views or you see increases revenue. And I've been through that when it comes to My Hero. I started doing My Hero with everything I can think of, and I kept doing it, but I had nothing to bounce back off of because it was money, Demon Slayer, perfect example. Those shorts that you guys remember I was doing, 1.3 million views, 100k, 300k, eating guys, revenue off the charts. But you got to understand, not only did that screw up the channel, because the channel became a shorts channel, I lost my voice. Nobody didn't know what I sounded like, how I looked. I lost my mindset on how to be creative with my content. I just literally got on my computer, started Demon Slayer, hit the record button, did a combo with a mod, or sat there and worked on a mod swap, hit record, did a combo, TOD, went to my editing program, not even edit, just cut it off a little bit to the whole combo, done, render, upload, went to bed, money. That's it. That's all I was doing. It was getting me views, it was getting me money, but that at what cost? It drained me out fully because I lost what it meant to be a YouTuber because the money was coming in. And I don't know if I speak for anybody when it comes to these higher ups as a content creator, if anybody has been through that, but it takes a lot of mental strength to get out of that mindset. So when it comes to all that, make sure you guys don't do that. Upload for you, make it a hobby. Even if it becomes a full-time career, have fun doing it. Please take my word for it. That's number one. Number two, the long hours. Now, as a content creator, you're gonna sit there and you're gonna sit at your desk for maybe 7, 8 hours, 6 hours, 5 hours. Who cares? These are long hours when it comes to editing, especially if you don't have a team. If you don't have nobody that you can count on, you're doing all this yourself. You're gonna sit at your desk for a while. You're gonna be editing. And even if you have somebody that makes you thumbnails, it still takes time for them to make thumbnails. And you have to understand the demanding nature of creating content requires long hours of filming, editing, then you got to promote it. And that can take a toll on your health, especially if you have a job. Now, you got to understand this plays a part in outside life as well. Me, for example, I currently work a 12-hour job and I have a kid. When I was trying to do all of this as a YouTuber, and as of now, I still have that, working 12 hours a day. You have a child and you have a spouse, and all of that on top of being a YouTuber, it takes a toll on you. And I'm not saying that that's bad. I know plenty of content creators out there that has children and a family, and they're still doing it big. Shouts out to Globku, had a kid. Shouts out to Q, has children, still doing it big. You gotta understand, it takes that type of mental strength to keep doing it. And as long as you have that type of mentality, you can do anything. I myself didn't have that. I just made excuses for everything. Felt tired coming home after 12 hours. Had to deal with my son. And I made excuses for not trying to upload. And like I said, that takes a lot of mental strength. You get exhausted, you get sleep deprived. And it's hard trying to balance your work life and then your personal life, and it's a lot. So, and this speaks for young children as well. If you guys are trying to become content creators and you got work and you got school, you got to find a balance. Don't stress yourself out. Find a balance. Time management plays a big part when it comes to content creating. So that's my take on when it comes to long hours. Number 3 is gonna be self-doubt. You guys are going to be doubting yourselves a lot. There's going to be times where the first 2 are going to play a big part into this number 3. Pressure and long hours. You're going to feel like you're pressured to upload a video, and you're going to sit there for long hours working on it non-stop all day. And then when you upload it, 10 views, 100 views within 3 hours. And it just stays like that. 24 hours, 150. A whole week has gone by and you only see maybe 50 to 200 views, and you're like, what did I do wrong? That is okay. I promise you, not every video you're gonna do is gonna pop off. As you can see, for me, same thing. Upload anything now, it doesn't do well, and that gets me to my teeth. It grinds my gears, and I let that get to me, and I let that interrupt my mindset as a creator, and I don't want to do YouTube anymore. And as childish as that sounds, you cannot let that affect you, guys. You cannot. You have to learn how to handle that. There's a lot of people I know that doubt their abilities as creators. Beautiful editors, beautiful thumbnail artists. Some people don't even need commentary. They're just good at the game. But because they have that community that knows how they are. Some people don't even need scripts to even talk through a mic. They don't need to think. They don't need to wonder what they need to say. They just talk how they feel off the top of their head. I, for myself, am kind of blessed with that. I don't need a script. I myself find myself funny. I think I'm hilarious, to be honest with you, when it comes to commentary. I think I'm just the bee's knees, whichever one you want to say it. Haha. Anyway, so yeah, don't doubt yourself, guys. Number 4, I know you guys are going to be dealing with a lot of hate and criticism. Now, luckily for me, I don't know if I've missed any type of criticism, but as my years as a YouTuber, I barely dealt with criticism or hate. I didn't start noticing it until JoJo's All-Star Battle Arc came out, and it wasn't like hate, but a lot of people were complaining about how I was doing the guide videos, and they said I needed to do certain what's the word I'm looking for, explanations, you know, like back for all of that. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the real reason why I stopped doing guides is because, like I said, back to long hours, back to outside life, I was working 12-hour shifts. To come home and try to edit a guide video that took forever just to add in like back 4 DF3 and then go into the description, add pictures, and oh my god, bro, it just got tiring, and I couldn't do it no more. That's honestly why I stopped doing guides. That's why it just got too much. How can I put this? The way I wanted to do guides was just talk in the mic and be like, hey, like the Dio guide, hey, do this, and then let you guys figure it out. That's how I wanted to do it. But I got the criticism became overbearing, and I tried to please everybody, and I just stopped doing guides. That's how that goes. That's for any guy you guys randomly saw me to stop doing. That was for One's Justice, that was for Demon Slayer, and that was for All Star. People wanted certain things, or I'm doing a combo wrong, or that's fake. You need to learn how to talk better when it comes to guides. And it's, and I can't blame them. Everybody has their opinions, but, I let that get the best of me and I stopped doing it. So, you got to learn how to deal with those type of like negativity, harassment, and all that. I, for one, didn't deal with any hateful stuff, as in like, the dark stuff. I'm blessed for that. I'm glad I have a very happy-go-lucky community. I have a few criticisms and all that, but it's okay. And even if you do deal with that type of stuff, because I know it's like, Draco, well, what if I do get hate comments? You just gotta learn how to filter it out, remove it. Don't entertain people online. People are nothing behind the keyboard. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They are nothing. Twitter fingers, nothing. They're nothing behind the keyboard. They want to talk, cool. That's all. That's all they're good for. So if you get that type of negativity, remember this. Keep it moving. If they're not doing what you're doing, keep it moving. Next up, the burnout. The fear of burnout. You will get burnt out. You're going to have emotional exhaustion, maybe physical. You're going to feel pressure to produce content if you're sticking to a schedule. You're going to feel like you're falling behind. You're going to feel like you're losing revenue. Your views ain't doing the same as they used to. You're going to become delusional. That's just honestly the truth. You're going to become delusional. And I've been through that. That's why 3 months. That's why you see 3 months ago, I uploaded videos at that time. For those last couple of videos you guys see, that's on my channel, those were just to get revenue back up. I have no type of creativity within no video. That freaking Hunter x Hunter video is literally a screenshot of the game being announced and me talking. I understand you're thinking, well, Draco, what can you do with that? I mean, there's plenty of stuff you can do with that. I could have been way more creative than that, than just sitting there talking through a picture. And it's okay. That's the problem I had with myself. My revenue was dropping, and I'm gonna explain why does revenue mean so much to you, Draco. I'll explain that to you in part 7? Not part 7, but you got point 7 is what I meant. So you're gonna deal with burnout. It's all about you and how you want to handle burnout. I see in a lot of people go through stuff mentally and they just couldn't do it, takes breaks. It's okay to take a break. Do not feel like you are obligated to upload, guys. If you need mental stabilization, if you need to take a break, take it. Shouts out to the homie Mona Kage. I don't know what Mona went through, but I watched his video and I felt for him. I don't know what he went through. And Mona, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for what you went through, and I hope you're doing better. I see you still uploading, so shouts out to you, man. That type of thing, it comes with the package, as a content creator. It's a lot we deal with, guys. And I don't think people understand just sitting behind a desk, uploading stuff we enjoy, making money off of it. It's not, that's not the reality of it. You gotta understand, there's a lot we go through. Number 6 is gonna be something I like to call isolation. And you're like, well, what do you mean by isolation, Draco? Well, you gotta understand, if you're sitting behind a desk spending long hours editing every single day, you don't leave your room, or wherever your setup is at, you don't leave it unless you go to work. You have to understand, you imagine just either you're a teenager or an adult. You come home from school, you go edit, you go to bed. School, edit, bed. You see what I mean? Work, edit, bed. Work, family, edit, bed. You see what I mean? Or even better, edit bed, you know, that type of thing. You understand? You start to feel that disconnection from the outside world. You know, when we say touch grass, we literally mean touch grass. You know, go out there, go outside. If you have a spouse, go on dates. Do something, guys. Don't just sit at your desk all day. You know, do something to keep your mind off of what you're doing, because you will get drained. Number 7 is the financial part. Here is the meaty greedy of basically the full circle of what's going on with my channel, or what went on with my channel. Not going to say much numbers, but you guys can imagine when I was doing Demon Slayer, I was out there, bro. I kid you not. I took a full year off of work because Demon Slayer took care of everything. You got to understand, once you get that mindset of money, bro, you think you're unstoppable. But when you see it decrease, oh, you think the whole world is burning. You think it's burning flat down. You don't know what to do anymore. You lose that motivation, because it's like, well, what do I do? I can't. I need to provide. It's so bad. And you guys need to understand that not only financial issues when it comes to being a content creator, you know, you got to pay for editors if you can't do anything, back to long hours and criticism, pressure. You got to pay editors if you can't handle, or you don't have enough time to do anything. Thumbnail artists, YouTube strategists if your channel's falling behind. You got to learn how to handle taxes. Oh my god, taxes. Cannot. Oh my god, that's a whole nother ball game right there, bro. Shouts out to anybody who's a creator who knows how to do taxes. Please, for the love of God, you got that. But yeah, that's it's a lot. Financial isn't the best as a creator. You know, it helps, but if you're depending on that alone, make sure you have a backup. Please make sure you have a backup. And another thing as well before I end this, if you're in a relationship and you're a creator, please time management with your spouse. Don't make YouTube a priority. Don't do that. I've been through that. If you also have a spouse that don't support what you do, sit down and have a talk with each other. Don't just walk away from each other. Just meet you halfway or something. But just learn how to just do all of that. So you have pressure, you have long hours, you have self-doubt, you have criticism, you have the fear of burning out, you have the isolation, you have the financial issues, and then you have relationship issues when it comes to creator. All of this can be a mental toll of being a content creator, but it's a blessing and it's absolutely fun to be one as well. The positivity is just amazing when you get comments of people saying they coming home to loving your videos. They expect you to upload and they feel so good. They do fan art of you. They tell you that your content makes them happy. It got them through a lot of, personal issues. All of that is another blessing as a YouTuber. I'm not saying it's, bad being one, but it's also not easy being one. It's just how you handle it as a human being. So like I said, that's where I've been for 3 months. I've been dealing with a lot of all of that, lost myself as a creator, dealing with financial issues, handling 12 hours and family. But at the end of the day, I've learned how to properly handle certain things. I'm going to try to do different stuff. My channel, it's just a hobby right now. As a hobby, I took that whole, it's my second job, that's out the window. It's not my second job, it's my hobby. So for anybody who is watching this, I'm back. I missed you guys. If you have any questions, please leave it down below and I'll make sure to answer anything. All my fellow content creators out there, I missed you guys. If you have anything you want to say, please feel free to hit me up on Twitter. If you want to do something, work together, let me know. I love you, everybody. And Draco Wolf is back, baby.